Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Jono's Adventure. And in this little clip, I'm just going to recap my 10-day Italy Greek Isle cruise on the Norwegian Escape. So I have filmed everything, so please go to my YouTube page and watch every day. I videotaped my flight over, my day in Rome, my embarkation. I filmed each day as we went, Santorini, Sea Day, my Mykonos, which was canceled, Athens. I filmed Messina, Malta, Naples, and Florence. So anyway, I did those and I released them on Wednesdays and Fridays. So I'll finish this up and I'll have this, and I have a recap of what I did not use on my packing. So those are some of the videos that are out there, and I'm releasing this one just before I pack another cruise coming up, and I hope you'll join me and really like what I'm doing. I'm new at this, but I'm having so much fun bringing this to you. So my next cruise is on the Norwegian Epic. I fly out of New Orleans on the 19th of August 2022, and I get on the cruise in Barcelona Sunday the 21st of August. So that's a 7-day cruise, and I'm going to take you with me to Corsica, Monaco, Florence again, Rome, Naples, and Palma, Mallorca, and back to Barcelona. So this will be a nice adventure for me to present to you. All right, so let me recap real quick. This isn't going to be very long. As I said, I've videotaped everything, but I just had a couple thoughts. And one thing is very important. This is a hot weather cruise if you go end of June, July, and August. And the cruise ships weren't that full. They're not at full capacity at this moment, but and they have some cruise shortages. Obviously they have some shortages even on the tour guides. I think they canceled Corfu before I even went because they just couldn't handle that many people coming off the ship, and they didn't have the tour guides. And they canceled Mykonos only because of rough seas, and that was a tender port, so we had to get on a tender to go into Mykonos, and the water just wasn't conducive for that kind of adventure. So that being said, that was a couple extra sea days on a 10-day cruise, and I was looking forward to it to be that port intensive. Now the one I'm going on the Epic, that is every day. There is no sea days unless plans change, which you have to adapt if that happens. So, but be prepared for warm weather and crowds, and plan your days. I mean, I used Norwegian shore excursions. I'm a solo traveler. So they offered $50 off each excursion that I chose, and so for just one single person, it was easy for me to book through them. But I have booked through Viator, and that's Viator, and I used them for Messina because I wanted to go to Taormina, and Norwegian just didn't have anything that appealed to me. A lot of people use private companies, so it's whatever is the easiest on your pocketbook. I like Norwegian's excursions just because it was easier for me at this time. But and another thing too, on these particular ports I wanted to mention, there wasn't too many getting off and you're right there, where you can get off and just do your own thing and walk into the city. Athens, you needed a way to get into the city. Malta, you needed a way to get in the city, even though they offered a hop-on, hop-off bus. Of course, Rome, the port is Livorno, and it's a good hour and a half, either taking a train or excursion bus or your own private vehicles. So just be prepared for that, because if you want to see the city, Messina itself was very easy. You could get off and walk around in the port. But if you wanted to go beyond that, you needed to get an excursion or a private tour. So those are the mentions that I wanted to mention. Also, I suggest joining a Facebook group for the cruise dates that you're going to be on. So for instance, I had Norwegian, Escape, Italy, Greek Isle. You can Google it or look these up on Facebook. There's a Facebook page of people that were going on that same cruise as me. And it gives you a sense of knowing people, one, and two, people comment that they're looking for another couple to join them on an excursion. And that happens a lot. And if you're social, you meet people on the cruise ship that maybe they're going on an excursion and they need somebody else. And that's a good way to go on an excursion without having to spend a whole lot of money. So those are some things I suggest. I'm with a Norwegian Epic group going. Some of them are coming out of Rome, and I'm going out of Barcelona. So Barcelona goes to Corsica, and then it goes to Naples, and then up to Rome. People are getting on Rome, and then they're going up to Florence and coming around. And so it's like a continual, and that's how Epic and Norwegian has done their cruises. So, but I joined the one group that's coming out of Rome, even though I'm going on in Barcelona, and they were pretty active. So just a good way to meet people, and you all are excited to go on a cruise. We're counting down. So that's another suggestion. For the most part, everything went smooth for me. The flight over, the luggage handling, Norwegian put me up in the Golden Tulip Pyram in Rome, and they provided the transportation to and from the airport, to and from the ship, from the hotel. A little bit of extra cost, but for me, it was the easiest way to go. And I didn't stay, I only stayed one night before the cruise, which I always suggest. Go a day before. You never know. Even 2 days before, with what was happening with the cruise, the airline flights. A lot of people missed their flights because of all the stuff that was going on here in the States with missing planes, delays, and whatever. So, but for me, everything went smooth. The cruise was smooth. The people were wonderful. The food was excellent. I didn't eat in the garden cafe, but a couple times when I first got on the ship, there's places to eat all over. I tended to go to Taste or Savor, which is the complimentary dining rooms. I went to the Manhattan room once, so just plenty to eat. The food was good. I had good service all the way around. Everybody was so nice to me, and I just felt special. So anyway, it's just a quick recap. I just want to let you know that that all happened. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. Love to have you on board with me, and comment. Let me know if you've ever been on a Mediterranean cruise. Share your experience with me. That's how we get to know everybody, and I do respond to all the comments, so as quickly as I can. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this whole series, and I hope you look forward to watching my next one, and out of Barcelona. I have another one in October. I have another one in January. I'm planning next year. I got to add 2 more, but I have a Alaska cruise in June. I have another cruise in the following January. So I need to add 2 more cruises next year. So I'll be looking into that. But and then also I'm in New Orleans, so I'll be showing some things around here, places to eat and things to do in New Orleans. So please join me, and because Jo Knows Adventure, New Orleans, in, around, and beyond. And I'll see you on the high seas. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.